everyone, and we're back with some more Celeb Summer. Let's continue on from where we left off, which is actually I'm gonna do Battle Mash Cure Light, just because these are, I was realizing, I know I said I probably should save them for the end, and then I realized I'm never gonna know when I'm going to, it's gonna be the right time to do them, so I'll just do them now. Battle Mash Cure Light, plus how much effort did Zufu put into this camping trip? It's been many years since that hellish summer came. Well, maybe it hasn't been quite that long. Anyway, while adoring Lady Yu will always come first for me, there is something else I've been wanting to try. Hang out with a fur tree? Do I look like Robin Hood to you? So basically, I want to hang out with Mash Kirulite. So what's stopping you? Not many people know this about me, but I kind of shut down whenever I try to talk to a friend. Hey, why are you looking at me like that? Are you mocking me? You think I'm worthless scum? What? No, not everyone in this world is out to get you. I swear. Go on, Lady Yu, say something. Oh, Lady Yu. How dare you treat Paizufu that way? Jerk, dummy, nincompoop. Ventriloquism, huh? Don't be stupid, Master. You think I could pull off something as advanced as ventriloquism? That was just a dub. Anyway, Master, on that note, will you invite Mash to hang out with for me? Sorry, you're gonna have to do that yourself. Aw, come on! Why not? Yeah, don't be so selfish! Let's say I did. What do you think would probably happen? What? What's up, Senpai? You want to hang out? Yes, of course I'd be happy to. Did you have something particular in mind? Since we came all this way to Dubai, maybe we should try one of the many activities the city has to offer. Oh, Zufu's with you? Yes, of course she's welcome too. Yeah, thanks, Mash. Not at all. We're gonna have so much fun together. So then I was like, tee hee hee. Yeah. See what I mean? Yes! Master, you jerk, how could you do that to me? How could you be all flirty with Mash and hang me out to dry? Shoot and read Oni, Mephisto, read Devil, Scumbag, read Beardy. Well, you get, that's what'll end up happening, right? Yeah. Which means I'll have to invite her, but I don't know how. I don't know if I can. I don't have the guts to invite Mash to hang out. If she turns me down, I'll literally die. You had plenty of guts when you decided to try and drag me into this. Well, yeah, that's because you're my master. I know I can treat you like crap and it'll be totally fine. Slap her in the face. Ow, what's with the forehead flicks? Do it yourself. That's final. Okay. Oh, but wait. Where should I invite her? Gotta be somewhere unique to Dubai. Where should I invite her, Master? I think Mash would be happy to go anywhere. You really think so? But I'm not all confident I can show her a good time. Yeah, I'm sure Mash would enjoy herself no matter where we went. But if I'm going to do this, I want to take her somewhere more outrageously fun than she's ever been before. I don't know about that. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You saying you know Mash better than anyone? Look at you, humble bragging. I'm so jealous. No, it's not that. Hmm? Hmm? I think she'd enjoy going somewhere quiet with you. Quiet. Quiet, huh? Somewhere quiet where we can have fun together. I guess I could look around, see what I can find. Then let's go look for one together, Master. Oh man, you want me to come too? Does that mean you won't? Not saying that. Great, then let's get going right now. Run Jock, the return of Run Jock. BB face. I didn't think it'd be this hard to find somewhere quiet. It's hopeless! What do I do now, Master? Any ideas? Times like this calls for a professional. Professional? Send for the man. Sup, I'm Magicardo. If you need help finding somewhere quiet, I'm your guy. You, a professional? I don't like to brag, but I've spent a lot of time hanging out on my own. It doesn't matter if we're in Dubai, the North Pole, or the Caribbean. If there's a quiet, solitary place to be found, I'm sure I can find it. Ooh, interesting. So you're sure you can find us a nice, quiet place around here? Sure can. Damn, you really are a professional. You guys are just built different. Totally different. Damn, Masters, does that doll have a soul of its own or something? No, she's just doing a one-woman show. It does take all kinds. Alright, Magicardo, Master, let's try this again. Our first and most promising possibility would be somewhere dark and narrow, like a back alley. Don't take MASH to the back alley. That's where fucking they shot Batman's parents. No. Really? But they're so relaxing, all nice and narrow. Absolutely not. No go, huh? Okay, next place. I like to imagine these are all the places that Magicardo just is fucking at whenever there's something going down in Chaldea and he's not there. He's just here. Okay, you want somewhere with plenty of wide open space, nice and quiet, perfect for small hangouts? How about the roof of a high-rise? You'll still keep an eye out for sandstorms, though. I mean, yeah, this is exactly what I asked for, but it's still not right. I think she wants something a little more traditionally outdoorsy. Outdoorsy, huh? Then I've got just the place. There's no more quieter or more relaxing than the seabed. Okay, this is nearly looped around to being viable, but hell no, it's nice that we're not drowning and all, but still. It's definitely beautiful down here, but I wouldn't call it relaxing. There, I thought this might be a good off the beaten path option, but I guess it's a little too much. I mean, it is really pretty down here, but I'm just looking for somewhere MASH and I can sit and chat about nothing in particular. I see, somewhere to chat, huh? How about this beach? It's off limits to the public. Oh, I like this. This is it. That's great. Glad I could live up to your expectations. But we count as part of the public, right? Well, yeah, it is a private beach. But the custodian says we can use it whenever we like as long as we take care of a certain problem for them. Oh, what's the problem? Them. Wait, 3 things that strong are just hanging out here? I was told they used to be pets before they escaped. Those were pets? Yeah, but now they refuse to move from this beach and the custodian doesn't know what to do about them. Oh, I see now. It's like rock, paper, scissors. They're trying to eat each other so they can't make a move. But if we can do something about them, Then we get to use the beach, right? Got it. Wait, hold up. They might be at a stalemate now, but if we don't play this carefully, they could go crazy. And that would completely wreck the beach, so we're stuck. Now what do we do? I guess I could make a talisman to pin them in place. Although with demonic beasts at that rank, they'd probably be pretty rough. Would it be difficult to pin down all three at once? Looks that way, yeah. I think it'd be hard to restrain all three at once. Too tough! What about just for a little while? Then maybe I can knock them out with my noble phantasm. I'm sure you can do this, Zuzu. I guess I could, and I definitely don't want to give up on this beach. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Sweet, once you've got them all restrained, I'll hit them with my noble phantasm. Is your noble phantasm even AoE? I don't remember. Jingsho, Danjo, Yojo, Maxio, Fenyo, Debo, Sunky, Shentong, Feng. I apologize to any Chinese people listening to that. It worked, but I can't hold them for long. Take them out fast. You got it. Let's go. Let's do this. Did I use anyone? In this quest, you must defeat all enemies within 8 turns to win. Make sure you bring along ways to attack multiple enemies at once. In this quest, you must defeat all enemies within 8 turns to win. Make sure you bring along ways to attack multiple enemies at once. Enemies are restrained by the effect of Zufu's spell for a period after the battle begins, preventing them from performing normal actions. They'll go on a rampage once the spell restraint is lifted, so watch out. I assume if I just use this, I should be fine. Let's find out, though, huh? Be very funny if I just died right here, brother. Okay, or 8 turns left. Okay. Let's see if I just hit him with a noble phantasm. Maybe I was overthinking it, but maybe the answer is just literally hit them all with a noble phantasm at the same time. Alright, not bad. Appliance Wrecking Bird, Itchy Leg Centipede, and the Headachy Snake. That's more than one snake. Once you have like 8 heads, it's too many heads. That's just me though. Okay. Hit him again. And hopefully this should be enough to knock him out all at once. Okay, that was easy. I was way overthinking that. It was literally just bring in an AoE unit and called it a day. Minasan? Alright. That was too close. Thank goodness we managed to knock them all knock them out before they went completely ballistic. Yeah, and hey, we did it without wrecking the beach. Thank you, thank you. I could never have gotten rid of those pests on my own. Oh, okay, sure. As long as you keep it clean, you can use the beach for a day. Thank you, guy from Dubai. Thanks, Magicardo. Yeah, nice work. Really well done. No prob. I'm glad I could capture some demonic beasts too. Anyway, have fun. Okay, I've got a great spot. Now all that's left is to invite her yourself. Aw, come on. At least come with me. I promise you and Mash will be happier this way. Okay, I'll try. Just don't break out the little like doll voice on Mash. The truth is, there's something I've been wondering about ever since I was summoned. The journal entry for the final day of that glorious, if maybe a little harrowing summer camp. Why did that other Zufu leave something like that behind? Was she just that sorry? That summer with Master was supposed to be fun, but the guild basically made it a fantasy. But that doesn't mean she can just leave that guilt to me. What am I supposed to do with it? She was a really good girl. From your perspective, since you admired Lady Yu so much, Mash was exactly the kind of person you'd want to be by your side. If you want to laugh at me for being selfish, go ahead. I've been working hard enough that I deserve to enjoy my time in the sun, the summer sun, most especially. At any rate, I've been thinking about what I should do if I ever got the chance to talk to Mash. I talk about it in hypotheticals, but I've passed up every chance I've had it yet. Then you'll just have to do the best you can on your own. And then, just when I work up the courage, Master goes and says that. Damn it, why couldn't you just do it for me? It'd be easy for you. Then again, that sense of ease is exactly why it has to be me, I get that. It's important for me to be the one to invite her. I think that's probably what the other Summer Zufu wanted too. Oh well, guess if someone's going to grant my wish, it'll have to be me. Okay, take a deep breath and call out her name loudly and clearly. Then when she turns around, work up all your courage again and... would you like to, you know, hang out? Together? Yeah, Mash is happy with it. Oh man, I probably came across as super creepy. Let's hope she's willing to see past that. Somehow you're not the creepiest person Mash has talked to. It looks like she got more people looking out for her than she thought. Yeah, happy ending there. Let's go. See, it's not that hard. Just go ahead and ask that person out. It's just that simple. Let's continue on now with section 10. Section 10, Old Dubai 1, The Golden Prince. Who could it be? Who is this mysterious golden person who's also a prince? Okay, everyone, today's sightseeing has been fun, but now it's time to visit the final area. I'm gonna miss this trip when it's over just as much as the rest of you. But for now, let's not worry about sad things like that. Let's focus on having the time of our lives. Woo! Oh gosh, just hearing you react so positively makes me glad I got to be your guide all over again. Yeah. Anyway, we're currently on our way to Old Dubai, one of the city's most historic areas. The old-fashioned buildings are very distinctive, but the area's real heart and soul is the three major souks. Oh, souk is the Arabic word for market. Anyway, the three big souks consist of the gold souk, the spice souk, and which are both self-explanatory, and the old souk, which deals in more traditional goods like textiles and handicrafts. Where would you like to start? One of the best ways to tell how prosperous a city may be is by seeing how much gold it has at its disposal. So personally, I'd like to start with the place I can do just that. Works for me. Go visit the gold place. Sparkle! Whoa, look at all that gold. I've never seen so much gold jewelry in a single store window before. There's so many windows like this. So much sparkling, it's amazing. There sure are lots of similar shops all clustered together though. Is there a reason they have to be like that? Erishkigal seems the same today as she's been for the last few days. Or at least I get the sense she's still trying to act like she usually does. Which would mean she and Master haven't made any progress on the situation either. It looks like we all just have to stick with the plan of trying to gather information while we enjoy the trip. It looks like Mash and the others are still unsure if the beast even exists. But they're still trying to gather information while carrying out their mission. I just hope no news continues to be good news. Ah, I knew it. There really is nothing like the glitter of gold. Do you like it? Oh yes. The heat and glow of this market is just like what I saw in the daily lives of the people I knew so well. I feel very much at home here. Just watching the hustle and bustle is enough to raise my spirits. That's great! I find this place nostalgic as well, though I can't say why. Put on the shades. Agreed, this grounded vitality of daily life, the fervor, the smells, the heartwarming din. This is exactly the kind of cultural experience you can only get by visiting a place yourself. It's wonderful, truly wonderful. It's a real hodgepodge here, but it does feel like a good place. There's a lot of different kinds of people here too. Like? Oh, here. Check out my ball. Hey, has anyone seen my wife? Yo, yo. Why don't we try going into one of these shops ourselves? Let's say that one. Holy shit, is he allowed to say something? Welcome, thank you for coming. We're proud to offer high quality products at affordable prices. In fact, we guarantee you won't find a better deal anywhere. Let me just make sure of something. Yes, of course. Is this real gold? That is a very good question. To answer it, we would have to begin by defining our terms. What is real gold? What is fake gold? Structurally speaking, I can offer my full assurance that our products can most certainly be called gold. Bearing that in mind, is there truly any difference to be found between real and fake gold? Is it the process by which their structures came about, hypothetically, even if there was some sort of interposition involved? Okay, thanks for your time. Can't trust stuff. Hey, wasn't that shop? It's probably best that we don't think too much about it. Since the storefront sat in the main street, let's just assume they weren't breaking any laws. Maybe this is what they meant when they said buying things in a soak isn't always a straightforward process. From what I read, you need to understand the local purchasing customs before making a transaction. That sounds right. If only there was someone around here who was knowledgeable about that sort of thing to give us pointers. Someone knowledgeable, huh? I think I might know that I might just know the person. Actually wound up here by accident the other day while I was going for a run on the beach. Which is when I ran into him. You cover that kind of distance by accident? Hey, that's great. Let's ask this person to show us around. Alright, here this way. Hey boss, you sure we can just keep hanging out? You sure we can just keep hanging out around here? I know, we shouldn't. I just can't handle this heat. Yeah, I get you. It's so damn hot here. It's freaking pissing me off. You know, boss, if we're gonna be swimming in sweat anyway, how about we work up a proper sweat? Or you want to go back to that gym? Are you nuts? Have you already forgotten what that trainer did to me? When I went there earlier, it was merely to take advantage of their free trial. But then that woman came along with her pleasant smile and her perfectly chosen words of flattery, and subjected me to a torturous training session like nothing I've ever seen. My muscles ached for days. No doubt she's the kind of twisted deviant who gets her kicks out of legally sanctioned persecution of royalty. Yeah, I do. Achoo! Why do I get the feeling someone's talking about me behind my back? Anyway, I just don't feel like doing anything. If only something fun would happen, something that would give me a real jolt of motivation. I see, so you found a certain self-proclaimed celebrity prince. Oh, it's Karna, you're back. And you brought Master with you. Welcome, welcome. Looks like you're all here today. You came to tour the markets? Something like that. What brings you two here? Can't you tell? I'm relaxing in a beautiful place befitting my royal person, and perfectly suited to my taste to boot. I bought it to serve as my house base during this summer vacation. At first I thought it was a bit common for someone like me, but since it's located near the Gold Souk, I had convenient access to purchase enough beautiful and luxurious decor that it finally began to feel like a second home. I know it's so dazzling in here that actually it's painful to try to take it all in at once, but it sure suits the boss, yeah? You did always love the glitter of gold. Well, of course. Why do you think they used to call me the Gold Prince? I'm just as brilliant as gold. But it's still not enough. Not nearly enough. One of my dreams is to buy as much gold as I can possibly can, use it to decorate every corner of my dwelling, and build a golden city that even rivals Indra's own kingdom in the heavens. What's that? You can't wait for that? You can't wait for it to be completed? Imagine how I feel. Well, I have an undeniable appreciation of gold. That would make for a very crass way to build a city. Imagining it now, I can't possibly see any way it could be beautiful. Hey, forget your imagination. Trust my impeccable sense of aesthetics instead. So, Prince, I actually wanted to talk to you. Explain everything, explain everything, explain everything. You don't know how to go about buying things in the souk. Wah! You really are just this hopeless, ignorant commoner, aren't you? Very well, then I, history's strongest, most esteemed, and master of all trades, including shopping prince, shall deign to teach you how to make the most of your time in this market. You must learn the fine art of haggling. That is the key skill you will need here. Oh, that reminds me. Every guidebook I read said that shopping in the souk area involved negotiating the price of your purchases. I think they said a lot of the things sold here don't even have price tags. So if you can just accept what the merchant tells you something costs, you'll end up overspending every time. Ah, yes. Haggling is one of the most enjoyable parts of the shopping at local markets. That said, it can be difficult for those who aren't used to buying things that way. Fortunately for you, I'm willing to teach you my method. Be grateful for that. I'm glad to see the boss is finally feeling motivated again. I was starting to get bored of just hanging out here, so you'd better believe I'm joining you. That sounds great, thanks! Fine, I can't say I understand exactly what it is he's planning. This would hardly be the first time he's gotten swept up in a situation. Haha, you can say that again. And how long has it been since the three of us were all out together? It's gotta be ages. So we're adding 2 to our party today? Well, the more the merrier, I guess. Now that you mention it, there are a lot of people here. Too many. The souks have a lot of narrow paths and I hate feeling confined. So some of you will need to stay here to guard my home and gold while I'm gone. I'll stay. Wasn't exactly excited about wandering around in the heat anyway. I will too. I can handle normal shopping just fine, but I'm not cut out for haggling. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm happy to take in the souk experience just by walking around the nearby area. Plus, this would make it easier to investigate the city further too. Then I think I'll do the same. Are you sure? I thought your pirate business skills would come in handy here. Unfortunately, our negotiating skills were more focused on selling than buying. I'm still used to acquiring my cargo via more direct means. When it comes to getting something out of steel, you can't beat the scent of gunpowder and dried blood on a cutlass. Like any self-respecting villain, I agree. Reach for the sky, your red beans or your life. That's what you have to say to get all the sweets you could want for free. I don't know how it works, but it does. Alright, let's start with the gold suit, since that's the closest one. Follow me! Alright, we're gonna go haggling, I guess. Let's see. Beast, don't know, don't care. Let animal control handle it. I see. I can smell it around here somewhere, but it's been weirdly hard to pin down. Feels like it's near and far all at once. Pisses me off. So, Duryodhan, do you really know how to haggle? Alright, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking the boss is the kind of guy who will just cop up whatever the seller asks for without a second thought, right? Well, yes, he doesn't strike me as the kind of person concerned with saving money. In general, Duryodhan only pays the asking price when he's buying something genuinely valuable. Damn straight, he doesn't mind paying for quality, plus he's always happy to show off how generous he can be. But he's also real sensitive to being ripped off, or even just when things are marked higher than they're worth. Because just being willing to swallow the sticker price like that means you don't know how to tell quality from garbage. That's what the boss utterly dismantles them with cold, calculating logic. By the means he's done, you almost feel bad for the merchant who tried to rip him off. Hey Karna, remember that time Dusasana almost bought that lame-ass jacket before the boss stopped him? Remember what happened to the merchant who tried to pull a fast one on him? I do. In the end, Duryodhan got him to promise he would make new clothes for all his younger brothers. He was in tears when we left. That's the one. I guess you could say the guy was asking for it, but... What's that? Are you gossiping about me back there? If you got something nice to say about me, speak up and share it with the world. We were just talking about how good at haggling you are. Oh, well, okay, I suppose. I mean, I'm the greatest prince who ever lived, obviously. I have a keen eye for the truth and the real value of things. It's perfectly natural, don't make such a fuss over it. Alright, let's start with this store. Hey there, welcome to... Oh, it's you, Master. This is your store, Kintoki? Nah, I'm more like a part-timer that got promoted to manager. So how about that market, huh? Talk about golden as far as the eye can see. I was just bumming around taking in the sights when I happened to hit it off with this shop's owner. One thing led to another, and now here we are. It's one of those things where you get to mix business with pleasure. Pretty sweet deal. Anyway, just so you know up front, I take this job seriously, so don't expect any discounts because we're friends. That said, I ain't gonna try and pull a fast one on you either. You gotta be fair when doing business after all. Uh-oh. What's up? Well, like I was saying, the boss got no problem with haggling things down to fair prices. But I'm honestly not sure what he's going to do when prices start out as fair as they can get. Since he's here to show us how to shop at these souk places, wouldn't he haggle anyway then? Nah, he'd never act out against his own principles. I really don't know what he'll do when two of his principles conflict with each other, though. No, but I suspect that we're here. That's why we're here. Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. What's up, sir? What you looking at? Wait, dude, I just noticed those sweet golden accessories you're wearing. Awesome stuff. Those are some of the finest pieces of jewelry I've ever seen. You've got great taste, sir. Oh, you can tell. You clearly have a discerning eye yourself, then. And I see your store has an excellent selection as well. This necklace, for instance, is exquisite. Right? This shop's all about providing quality goods at reasonable prices. He's clearly telling the truth. These prices are all very reasonable indeed. But that doesn't mean there's no wiggle room. What about this? It could be a little cheaper. Huh? I know you heard me when I said reasonable prices. And it wouldn't be golden of me to lower them without the owner's approval. Pay attention, Master. It's time for your first lesson. When you look at an item, look at its seller as well. That's the basis of all negotiation. Take this man here. I can see exactly what to do to get him to bring down the price. That said, I don't love using this method since it reminds me of a certain someone I absolutely can't stand. But nothing I can do about that. The point is, I know how to work men like this. I read him as the kind of guy who values strength above all else and loves testing his own against others. In which case, how about this, my good man? If you can't work with us on the price now, why don't we play a game first? Oh? This is one of those things where we flip a coin or something, and if you win, you get the discount you want? That could be kind of cool, if the store was running some kind of campaign to drum up business to go with it. But it wouldn't be golden of me to accept a customer proposing that without... How about a sumo match? You like that kind of stuff, no? If we win, you'll lower the price. If you win, no discount necessary. Oh, come on. You can't expect me to... Sumo, huh? Who would I be competing against? Me, I'll do it. I've heard all about Sakata Kintoki and his monstrous strength, and I've been wanting to test it myself for a while now. So come on, let's have a good, clean match. Unfortunately, Kintoki actually has trouble touching women, so that's not going to actually work. Hell no! Huh? Look, it's just, you know... Know what? Too close! Damn it, this is the whole problem with Summer Spirit Origins. Look, you didn't do anything wrong. This is my issue. I still got a long way to go in this area. My point is, I couldn't go all out if I had to fight you. I'm sorry. Aw. Personally, if we do this, it'd be really interesting in facing off against you yourself, sir. I've had some real great sumo matches with Bima, and they say the two of you were rivals. You fool. Why did you have to say that name? I was already in a foul mood just thinking about him. Also, we're not rivals. He and his cohorts are just a bunch of ne'er-do-wells who refuse to stay in their place. Still, if we can keep up with Bima and his ridiculous strength in a sumo match, then it'd be a real pain for me to face him myself. I mean, sure, I wouldn't lose since I'm perfect in everything, including raw strength. But if I did somehow lose, I would look like an utter fool. No little trinket is worth that risk, but if not me, then... I'll handle this, Duryodhan. What? You, Karna? I get why the boss wouldn't want to do this, but looking at our builds, wouldn't having me do it make more sense? No, sumo may be a contest of strength, but that doesn't mean the larger contestant always wins. It all comes down to balance, grasping it, protecting it, disturbing your opponents, and so on. If you can do that, victory is in your grasp. Well, you do sound like you know what you're doing. I do. Lately, I've been observing how something large, heavy, and unusually shaped moves with its complex center of gravity. I now know very well how it moves and how it does not. I can see those sorts of things very clearly, so let me handle this. Haha, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I like that confidence. I knew I could count on you, my friend. Alright, I'll leave this in your hands. So you're saying there's more to sumo than just power and bulk, huh? I like that. You're on, Karna. You're as worthy an opponent as I could hope for. Let's have a good match. No need to hold back. Damn, he's at a level where build don't even matter. His spirit origin is practically bursting with power and that light in his eyes. Oh man, oh man, oh man, this is gonna be so fun! Alright, let's do this thing. Time for a super golden battle, baby. Kintoki's so cool. There should be a summer Kintoki. But they're too afraid. That and I guess his big, powerful form kind of already look. Oh yeah, I forgot mine isn't. Yeah, this one's better than mine. And it looks more fitting to the specific thing. Locked in clutch, no ceiling, okay. Can't use my Noble Phantasm? Uh-oh. Okay. I guess I'll see what happens here. Imagine if I could get some crit stars, I could maybe do something, but... Okay. Let me go here. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay, we'll go here. Just keep them off of it for the lack of a better thing. Okay, do another mighty chain. Getting close to the end. I think he might be dead here, actually. Yes. Boom! Not even needing to use a Noble Phantasm. Very nice. Let him know, Karna. Stop! Stop! What is it? Neither of us have landed a decisive blow yet. I know, but damn it, I can't believe this. We said we were gonna do sumo, so we were using our weapons? I almost said something, but... Damn, sorry, I didn't even realize what I was doing. Your fighting spirit was so golden, I had my axe out before I knew it. I must say the same, though. I don't mind you using it. Thanks, but let's save that kind of fight for another time. You know, I bet you'd make a pretty good berserker. Anyway, that was a nice golden sweat I worked up, thanks to you. Our match may have ended without a winner, but it was a great workout, so... Alright, you win. I'll give you a discount on that necklace. Oh? Good, good. Glad to hear it. I considered creating a baseless who drew their weapon first argument, then using sheer momentum to shut down the spat and make you lose by default. But it looks like that won't be necessary. Wahaha! That's the boss for you. You could say he never misses a trick, or that he doesn't know when to give up. But when he's got his sights set on something, he'll always come up with a way to make sure he gets it. Thanks, come again. So what do you think? We've got this beautiful golden necklace and at a bargain price, no less. It's all thanks to my resourcefulness, negotiation tactics, and willingness to get my hands dirty. I think we might need to recheck how we define resourcefulness. Also, you didn't actually do any of the work. What do you mean? Karna's achievements are my achievements. I mean, we're talking about Karna here. Well, I did learn something from this, I guess. Right, right. Alright, let's head to the next souk. How about the spice souk? I bet we can find another good shop to teach you more about haggling there. No objections here. Please lead the way. I've heard that the spice is life, and also that fear is the mind killer. Oh. Another thing added here. Okay, the next one is a 3-er one. So I think that's gonna do it for this video. Though we're getting very, very close to 11, 12, 13. We might be able to finish it off either in 1 or 2 videos, and then we start the story mode. Yeah, crazy. But that's it for this video, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till next time, peace out. Bye-bye.